Well, in case lang na you missed it, i-recap natin yung Game 2 ng PBA Commissioner's Cup Finals between Barangay Ginebra and TNT. At hindi ko alam kung na-miss nyo nga itong game nyo. Hindi ko alam kung ba't nyo na-miss. But if ever lang na na-miss nyo, nanalo po ang Barangay Ginebra sa score na 71-70 in a classic. Ganda po nung laro, no? Kahit low scoring yung game, maganda yung naging laro. Defensively and even offensively hindi masyado, pero yung offense late na dumating, no, with Justin Brownlee being the hero of this game. Binigay niya, tinulungan niya itong Hinebra na makuha yung panalo, no, at naiwasan nila yung isang collapse, no, isang, sabi nga natin sa storya natin, yung monumental collapse ay dinirescue ni Justin Brownlee itong Barangay Hinebra. At tingnan natin, no, yung key stats ng game to. At nabanggit natin si Justin Brownlee, 35 points ang kanyang tinala, 9 in the fourth quarter, at he scored the final 4 points of game 2. At siya nga yung, sabi ko nga natin, na nag-rescue sa Barangay Ginebra dahil dun sa kanyang 4-point swing, no, yung isang naibuslo niya, isang reverse layup, no, na acrobatic layup. Tapos umiscore din siya ng two free throws upang bigyan ang Ginebra ng kalamangan, at yun na nga yung naging final score, no, 71-70. Ba't nga ba natin nabanggit na ni-rescue nitong si Justin Brownlee ang Barangay Ginebra? Kasi ganda ng depensa nung Ginebra. In fact, they limit TNT to a finals low 4 points in the second quarter at 19 in the first half. Record po yan, no? Yung score, yung puntos na tinala ng TNT sa second quarter and first half. Pero nakahabol itong TNT from being down to 15, ay dumikit yung laro thanks to sa third quarter run. I think 10-0 run yun, no? Kaya nakabalik sa laro itong TNT nung third quarter. Ay dumikit sila nung third quarter thanks to a 10-0 run, and eventually nakalamang na nga sila on some crucial shots, no? Three-pointers pa ngayon from RR Pugoy, and of course si Calvin Oftana rin, no? From 67-62 na lamang ang Hinebra, naging 70-67 dahil nga dun sa tres ni Calvin Oftana and RR Pugoy plus two free throws by RHJ, Ronde Hollis Jefferson. Lumamang sila 70-67. Pero doon na nga, doon na pumasok ito si Justin Brownlee, no? Yung sabi nga ng mga tao na Magic Brownlee, pinakita na naman niya yung kanyang pagiging hero dito naman sa Game 2. So, great defensive effort on the part of Barangay Ginebra. Going back to this point nga na 4 points lang yung tinala ng Ginebra or ng TNT, no, sa second quarter. Isang finals record. And speaking of Ronde Hollis Jefferson, no, gumawa siya ng 25 points, 15 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Pero he had to earn every point, no? 6 of 23 from the field. At hindi naging madali yung mga puntos ni Ronde Hollis Jefferson sa game 2 dahil na rin sa effort ni Stephen Holt na halos buong game siya na yung nag-defend dito kay Ronde Hollis Jefferson. Two steals in his role of defending RSJ. Talagang pinahirapan niya, kaya naging 6 of 23 lang din yung shooting ni Ronde Hollis Jefferson dahil nga sa role na ginampanan ni Stephen Holt, no. Nung game 1, napansin natin na dun sa pag-defend kay Ronde Hollis Jefferson ay multiple players yung talagang bumabantay sa kanya, no. Aside from Stephen Holt, nakita natin na binantayan siya ni Troy Rosario. I think si Jamie Malonzo din binantayan siya nung game 1, and even Justin Brownlee. But in game 2, parang mostly exclusively si Stephen Holt ang bantay niya, si ano Ronde Hollis Jefferson. In several spots in the game, si Jamie Malonzo yung bumantay kay Ronde Hollis Jefferson, but talagang most of the time si Stephen Holt yung talagang bumantay kay Ronde Hollis Jefferson, and Stephen Holt did a very good job na ilimit kahit papaano itong si Rondale Hollis Jefferson. At least in terms dun sa field goal shooting, no, hindi naging madali yung kanyang yung hindi naging madali yung kanyang mga puntos, no. Talking about uh, Rondae Hollis Jefferson. At kung titingnan nga natin yung game 1 ni Rondae Hollis Jefferson in terms of shooting, makikita natin na 14 of 29 yung field goals ni Rondae Hollis Jefferson, but in game 2 6 of 23 si Rondae Hollis Jefferson, no? So big improvement in terms of defending Rondae Hollis Jefferson. Well, nung game 1, no, si RR Pugoy talaga yung isa sa mga pumutok with 15 points on 5 of 10 shooting from 3-point range. At yung Ginebra nalimitahan din kahit papaano. Itong si Roger Pugoy, 2 of 7 from threes. Kung di ako lang kakamali, 0 of 5 siya in the first half eh. So, that is in total contrast dun sa game 1 na first quarter pa lang gumawa na si Roger Pugoy, no? So, ah, talagang defense din ang naging sandata ng Ginebra in winning over TNT, which we already expect dahil both teams ay two of the top defensive teams in the league based on points allowed ng eliminations, and in the playoffs sila yung nasa 1 and 2. And based nga dito sa scoring na pinakita nila, talagang ito sa grind out defensive game. Offensively, meron ding mga open shots yung mga teams, hindi rin lang din na ibusdo. So, but again, yung defense yung talagang naging highlight talaga nung game 2. And Scottie Thompson, no? Banggitin natin yung performance ni Scottie Thompson, 16 points, 12 rebounds, and 7 assists. Well, good numbers for Scottie Thompson, no? Pero muntik na rin siyang maging from hero nga to a GOAT dahil meron siyang isang pasa, turnover na yung pasa niya diretsong napunta kay Calvin Oftana, no? And that turnover almost cost Barangay Ginebra kasi lamang sila ng isa, nasa kanila yung bola, tapos nag-turnover si Scotty at nagkaroon ng pag-asa itong TNT na maipanalo pa yung laro. But again, the defense push yung defense step up, no, step up yung depensa dahil nga nung final seconds binigay kay Rodney Hollis Jefferson yung bola at dun sa final moments na double team siya, nahirapan siyang makatira. Actually parang di nga siya nakatira eh, and that sealed the ball game para sa Barangay Ginebra. So again, nanalo ang Barangay Ginebra no, 71-70. And sabi nga ni Coach Tim Cone after game 2, yung grit na pinakita ng Barangay Ginebra yung talagang naging dahilan ng kanilang panalo. So, well, some notes on game number 2, no, yung mga sidelights dahil may mangilan-ilan tayong sidelights, no. I'm sure alam nyo na 'yan. Well, first up muna yung attendance, no. 12,925 yung nanood sa game 2, which is higher than yung tinala nung first game, which was I believe niya nakalimutan natin yung exact number, but it was 11,000, no. So far so good yung in terms of attendance, no. And we expect the attendance to rose as the series goes on, lalo na itong after nitong game 2, no, naging dikitan, maraming emosyon, at nanalo pa yung Hinebra, no, dahil yung ang Hinebra, we all know na one of the, or not one of the most popular team in the PBA. And after winning game 2, syempre nagkaroon ng malaking pag-asa ng ating mga Hinebra fans na lalamang ang Hinebra sa series. So despite uh, being down by 1-0, yun nga natabla nila. And mahirap na rin kasi kung 0-2, no. So this is really a crucial victory para sa Barangay Hinebra yung game 2. And then nabanggit nga natin yung emosyon. Well, merong nang nangyari, no, itong makikita yung litrato, no, yung nasirang pader sa TNT dugout, no. Yung kuha natin yan at obviously emotions run high with the defeat. May frustration nga dahil TNT had led by 90, or sorry, they only scored 19 points in the second quarter at maraming frustrations na naganap sa court. In fact, nakita rin natin si Poy Eram na frustrate. Nakita natin na meron siyang sinipa na cooler sa bench ng TNT. And ayun na nga, no, tapos sa dugout naman, meron nga tayong nakita na isang sirang pader, no. This is a picture of how frustrating or how frustrated TNT was in their defeat against Game 2. And definitely itong TNT will be looking to bounce back, no? In Game 3. So Game 3 natin will be on Wednesday, March 19. Lipat tayo sa PhilSports Arena for Game 3, no? 7:30 p.m. at expect natin na isang mammoth crowd ang manonood dito, no? And we move to a smaller venue sa PhilSports Arena. So let's see kung gaano karaming tao ang manonood dito sa PhilSports Arena. And ang expectation natin is it's going to be a full house, no, sa PhilSports Arena with Barangay Ginebra eyeing for a 2-1 lead in the series. Yun din ang inaay, yun din ang hahanaping gawin ng TNT sa Game 3. Again, that's going to be on Wednesday, March 19 sa PhilSports Arena. Okay, so dyan na po nagtatapos yung ating recap, no, ng Game 2. And thank you for your support sa ating YouTube channel. If you want more information or details or sidelights about Game 2, please check our YouTube channel. May interviews tayo, yung post-game press conference, interview with Stephen Holt, and even Scotty Thompson. And later, yung kay Ronde Hollis Jefferson, i-upload din natin yan. So, dyan na muna. Nagtatapos yung ating recap. I'm Ruben Terrado and also read our stories sa spin.ph. Oh. Marami tayong mga stories and yun nga, meron nga tayong may latest ngayong spin.ph when it comes dun sa nasirang pader sa dugout ng TNT and sabi ng PBA, hinihintay na lang nila na singilin sila ng MOA Arena with regards to dun sa nasirang pader and sabi nga ng PBA. After that, syempre, sisingilin din nila yung TNT para dun sa bayad, dun sa nasirang pader, no, sa MOA Arena. Okay, dyan na po nagtatapos yung ating video. And again, thank you for your support and we will see you next time. Have a great day, everyone.